Hello everyone and welcome to a new video of this channel, and today we're going to be talking about the WAULT platform, what you can get from it, what are the investing opportunities that you're going to be finding on their website, and we'll also be talking a little bit about their token. So stay tuned so that you can learn a lot of new information about that. And if you guys are new to our channel, we talk about cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, as well as digital assets every single day. And so if you want, if you enjoy our content, go smash the like button. If you want to learn some more stuff about that, subscribe to this channel because we'll be uploading new videos every single day. So if you want to get informed of each and every one of them, then subscribe to this channel. And if you have any question or any request, anything you would want us to talk about in our next videos, then let us know in the comment section below. Alright, so what you can get from those is pretty simple. Actually, it is very different from the traditional exchanges that you would probably use in general, such as Binance or Coinbase, because it is not a trading platform. So you aren't going to get the same interface. When you arrive on this website, you actually, you don't even know what it is, to be honest. Like, you're going to see that it's related to cryptocurrencies, but it's not as if you were arriving on the Binance website, where you clearly see that it has to do with trading because you have fluctuations. It's not the same interface, and so this is not at all the same kind of investing. This is more dedicated to long-term investing, and so this is going to be for the people who like to just put their crypto on a platform, on an exchange, make some good return on investment doing nothing. So a lot more passive. It's going to be cool if you don't want to be on your phone or on your computer every single day checking out what the prices are and stuff like that. And so this is more going to be like a profitable way to make money on a long-term basis. So the first thing we're going to be checking out is the swapping process, swapping possibility that you're going to get on their website. I'm just going to do a quick reminder for those of you guys who don't know what swapping is. This is pretty much the way that most people use to buy new incoming cryptocurrencies, so cryptos that just got listed on websites such as CoinMarketCap or things like that. And if these cryptocurrencies, so let's take this for example, so this has been around since 2018, so it's a little older, and so it's not exactly the same as a new arriving shitcoin, for example, that would have been listed since a few days. This is a little older, but it works the same way. So here we're going to be copying the address, which is built on the Binance Smart Chain, and then we're going to be converting BNB into that by selecting the cryptocurrency and pasting the address over here. Once we pasted the address here, then we're going to be selecting the amount we want to be converting. So let's say 0.2. In this case, I don't currently hold any BNB in my wallet, which is the reason why the current address is set as 0 in my balance. And just one little tip for you guys, if you're new to swapping and stuff like that, I would recommend to check out something next time you want to be swapping a cryptocurrency. Let's say that, for example, you want to be swapping your crypto into one crypto that's made on the Ethereum blockchain, for example. So let's say, for example, if you want to be converting, not Tron, because Tron is on the BSC, but let's say you want to convert Polkadot, for example. No, once again, not the good one, sorry. I can't remember. I never remember which one's made on what, or let's say Polygon, because it's going to be simpler. So Polygon here is available on their website through this. So as you can see, you switch browser. So then we are in Polygon, and then we're going to be able, if you have Polygon, you need to reconnect your wallet to the website because it's a different one. It's a different browser, and so since it's a different browser, then it's not going to recognize the same cryptocurrencies, which is the reason why sometimes a wallet isn't going to make your crypto appearing. That's usually because it's not on the right browser. And so here, if you want to make sure that that the swapping process works and that the websites that website recognize your cryptos, then make sure you are connected to the right browser, and that is essential. So just a little tip for you guys. Then next thing we're going to be checking out is the farming process, which is basically a staking, but let's say it's kind of a flexible staking process, because then you're going to have the locked staking, which is a little bit different, but we'll see that right after the farm. Well, the process is pretty simple. You have lots of cryptocurrencies, lot of exchanges. You can invest in pretty much. You can even ask them for a specific project and apply for you to create your own project if you wish to do that. So it's pretty cool as well. But let's take an example so that you guys can see how cool it is. So if, for example, you want to be investing in WEX, which is the finance cryptocurrency, obviously it's going to get boosted because they want to promote a little bit their own crypto. That's their top one priority, so that it gets up in value and it's profitable for them. But other than this one, you have lots of other possibilities. But let's take the VEX as an example. Let's say that you invest $1,000 in VEX. So what you're going to be doing is that you're going to be buying some of it, which you can do, I think, directly from the website, from swapping. Otherwise, you can do that in any other platform. I think it's available on Binance. Otherwise, you can just create an account on either Trust Wallet or MetaMask and then connect it to PancakeSwap and buying directly from one of these platforms, whatever it is. And then what you're going to be doing is that you're going to be selecting the exchange. So here you need to import the token on the exchange so that you convert your BNB into WEX. Once this is done, you're going to have it on your wallet, and you will have the possibility to select this and to select what amount of WEX you want to be getting into that. So let's say, for example, that you want to be putting the equivalent of $1,000, which in this case, so it's pretty easy to do. It's 5 times less than the value, which means that for $1,000, what you want to be putting is 200. I think it's that must be it. 200 vote. Yeah, 200 vote. I think so. So 200 times 5. Yeah, that makes around 200. So you're going to be selecting here 200 of them, which makes around $1,000. And then you're going to click on approve, and then what you're going to be doing is selecting the, for how much time you want to be putting it into staking. And that is the reason why it's so cool, is that you're going to make some money every single day. And besides that, you are not going to lock it. It's going to be available if you ever need it after the period you would have chosen. So in worst case, if you choose a year, then after this year you're going to be able to reuse it. And so to give you an example, if you only put that $1,000 for 7 days, you are still going to make 1.49% of the amount you put, which in this case would mean something like $10, which is pretty good, for only a week. And then for 30 days, you're going to make 6.41%. So probably something like $64, $65. And then if you stake it for a year, that's where it becomes interesting. You're going to get a ROI of 70%, which is pretty high. I gotta say, it's very high. And so that would mean something like $780. So you end up at the end with $1,780 for an initial investment of only $1,000. So this is a very profitable way of making money doing literally nothing, just putting your money in an exchange. The only one risk that you're going to get here is that you can't trust WEX long term. So you don't really know if WEX is going to become, if it's interesting to put your money into it, or if it's just going to be fluctuating a lot and losing all of its value, so that if you have 20 of them, you never know if it's not going to be, if it's not going to lose its value at the end. And so that would be bad to withdraw what you made, but withdrawing a value that's then worth nothing in euros or in dollars or in yen or in whatever your currency is, which means that you know you're going to make a lot in crypto, but you don't know how much that is going to be worth in dollars. And so that's kind of the risks that you can get. That's the kind of risk you can get staking your money. So be careful in what crypto you are putting it. Except if you manage to find a cryptocurrency that that is going to get a very, very high return on investment with like a very short period of time. Because if you do that for like a month, for example, then you're not going to have it's not that much common to get a decrease of 80% of its value in a month. That can happen, but it's less likely to happen than in a year. And so obviously you're going to minimize your risks. So depending on what your risk tolerance is, what you like to invest in, you have several opportunities, several possibilities. But obviously that the APR is always going to be higher when it is a little more risky than if you invest in a stable coin. Then you're going to have other possibilities for investing and staking your money into a little more famous kind of crypto. For example, let's say BNB USD, which in this case is going to get you an APR of 24.84%, which is, pretty great. You can make a good amount of money compared to what you would make in the bank just by, putting your money in something that's, like a Roth IRA or stuff like this. Then here you're going to get a lot more, you're going to have the possibility to stake and get a better return on investment every single year. But obviously, you need to choose whether you want something stable and certain, which you can trust, that's going to let you make a little less APR, but that, is more likely to work, or something that is going to be a lot more risky, but that is definitely going to make you a higher return on investment every single year. So this is your decision, so you need to, think about it. But it definitely is something that can work and that can, pay and bring out a lot of value to your wallet. So I guess it's all about whether or not you want to be doing it. I think there are some pretty great opportunities though, like ETH USDT, or you can still try to apply for your project and then see what happens. But definitely a good opportunity to go for if you want to make some money. Selecting what's for you the best period of time. One other strategy that you can do is to select a very high, a very high APR exchange, like this one, 165. Obviously, this is not the best thing to do. That's just an opportunity, a possibility that you guys can do. And like, for example, selecting a period of time of 30 days. Because in 30 days, well, you're not going to get something, it's probably not going to lose all of its value. So that's a test you can make. And then you invest, any sum of money you want. Obviously, it isn't going to work the same if you invest less. But let's retake the example of the $1,000 technique investment. So in 30 days, if you invest $1,000, you can make a return on investment of $130, which isn't that bad. It can make you some passive income for just investing $1,000 and then seeing what happens. And it's just, you need to test it. It depends on what your risk tolerance is, whether it's low or high. Because if you take another example, such as USDT, TUSD, well, you're going to get only a 3.80% return a year, because this is super stable, it's not going to move, and so, you can trust it. But you aren't going to make any money, so I guess it's all about risk. But, anyway, then we have another possibility. So you have the pool, which is pretty much the same concept as what we saw right before, but here you're going to invest your WEX crypto into projects. So it depends. It really depends. You have several projects. I gotta say, I don't really know what these projects are because it's pretty diversified. But you are going to stake your WEX, and you can get some 133%, 96%, 132%, 144. So very high APR a year. But once again, you never know if this project is going to work, if your crypto is going to stay at its current value. So it really depends on what you want to do and your capacity of just handling risk. But it all depends on your investor profile. Then you have the possibility to mint, inputting some USDT, and then getting a balance in WSD. So I don't really know how that works, to be honest. That's the first time I see that kind of thing. In general, minting is something that is used on the NFT inside of the NFT world space, but here it's also available on crypto, and so it's pretty cool. Then you're gonna have the locked staking, which obviously means that you need to, like completely unlock, which obviously makes it a little, a little less accessible. And so you need to see if you stake it now, for example, you will have to stake it until the 24th of November or October, sorry. So the 24th of October 2021 at 3:30, and so that means that you have, you can stake it. It's like the same principle for 30 days and get an APR of 19.22. So I don't know if it's as profitable as what we saw before, and I don't really know what's the difference between doing both. But this is another possibility that you're going to get, which is pretty great, because as you can see here, if you do that with EULA, then you can get a 29.21% APR for only staking it 30 days. So pretty great. And then you have lots of things. You have the Launchpad, you have the Loca, which, as you can see, it pretty much consists of the Loca protecting your assets. You have the Bug Bounty as well, which is an extension. So this is a program, a decentralized finance hub. And so I would suggest you guys to go explore on yourself that website, because it's pretty large. You have many things you can check, but this is pretty much what you can get from it in terms of investing opportunities. So I guess it is pretty great. Now, last but not least, we'll talk a little bit about their token, which is the WAULT Finance token. As you can see, as we said previously, it's built on the Binance Smart Chain. It's currently worth $5.27 per coin, which is pretty good, It has been around since 2018, more specifically the 25th of February 2000 no, I'm sorry. No, my bad. I was confusing with something else. It has been around since the 24th of February 2021, and so this is pretty good. If you take a look at it, this platform is pretty recent. It has a lot of possibilities to offer, so it's pretty great. Well, right now it has known the dip, but so did the whole market, so nothing new with that. And as you can see, in terms of numbers, the trading volume is pretty low, we gotta say it. And that is due to the fact that people probably they probably use it on the platform, and they're probably not, they don't seem to have that many buyers that want to invest their money in the crypto in itself, but that is more like, it's more about people using it inside of their platform, converting it into other cryptos, instead of just buying and selling. And so that's the reason why the trading volume is that low, I guess. And it also lost 98.16% of its value in the dip. This is probably one of the reasons. But as you can see, the numbers are pretty weird. It's It's not the best coin to invest your money in, that's for sure, but just for you guys to see a little bit. This is one of the reasons why you don't want to be staking your money in any crypto, because you can get some things happening like this. And so global market cap is around 111, I think it's $1,000, $1 million, yeah, $111 million. So once again, not that high. So that's basically it. And so as you can see, nothing incredible about that crypto, except that their platform is pretty great. You can do lots of things with it, and you can stake your money pretty easily. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you liked it. If it's the case, go smash the like button, subscribe to this channel so that you get informed of our next videos, and let us know in the comment section below if you have staked your money inside of their platform. What kind of return on investment did you get? We are super curious to learn about your feedbacks, and so let us know, and see you guys for our next video. Bye-bye.